Hey everyone, Jason here on the PAX East floor. With me I have Takahashi from 13 AM Games, and they brought their game Runbow, is that right?
Yes.
So, what's Runbow all about?
So Runbow is an action party game. It's the only game on the Wii U that allows up to 9 players local.
Okay.
So
9 players, how do you do that?
So by getting the gamepad and 4 Wiimotes and tethering classic controllers or nunchucks, they all function apart from each other. So 4 nunchucks, 4 other controllers, and the gamepad, 9 players.
So that's a very creative thing. I don't think I've seen anyone else do that yet.
No, that's the first time it's been done. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you got 9 players, local multiplayer. It's like platforming, right? A platforming game?
Yes, basically it's a platforming game, and the main mechanic of the game is the color mechanic. The way it works is that the color of the background keeps changing. So it cycles from like green to purple to orange, and if the color of the background matches the color of the platform disappears. So if you cannot see it, it doesn't exist.
So I had a run with it. We weren't 9 players though. Hectic game, it's crazy. It reminds me of like Smash Brothers, but you're racing, but you can still fight, right? You got the fighting mechanic and items. Can you explain a bit how that works?
So right now the game has 4 available game modes. We're planning to have more game modes as well, more focus on single player or less players if you don't have as many controllers. But the game, the main game mode is called Run. It's a racing game, and the basic objective is reach the end of the level at first. You're gonna get a point, and at the end of a few races, whoever got more trophies wins. And color mechanics there. There are power-ups on the levels that they're not actually power-ups because they can mess up with you or with everybody. So there are power-ups like a super run that can help you, or a super punch that when you punch another player, the player dies. Or there is like invert camera, so makes everything upside down. You can change everything to grayscale. So there's a lot of things that can happen, and as it's random, who knows what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, you guys have added definitely a lot of random elements, which in a party game just adds so much fun to it. So I only got to try out the first game mode, but I saw that you had a lot of other game modes in Runbow. So can you share what are the different modes you've got planned out here?
So right now we have Run, we have Arena, which is single screen level filled with hazards, and you just have to survive. So either by avoiding obstacles or by killing your friends. We have King of the Hill, which is more or less a capture point style, and we also have Color Master mode, which is an asymmetrical gameplay. The person on the gamepad uses the gamepad to control more or less the environment, and he's against everybody else. So the players have a character on the screen, and their objective is to make sure that at least one person reaches the end. And the Color Master on the gamepad has to make sure that every other player is not there. So he can use, he has a set of skills, so he can invert the controllers of the players, he can place bombs, or he can put a paint splash on a platform so it erases it. So he has a variety of things he can do to make sure that nobody reaches the end. He doesn't have a character, so he can only mess up with people, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it certainly is. So this is the first game from 13 AM Games, is that right?
It's the first big title from 13 AM Games. First time working with Nintendo, so it's really cool.
Awesome. And when can we expect this out? When can people at home start playing this?
It's going to be available on the eShop on the 3rd quarter this year.
All right, great. Well, I mean, thanks for taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you.
The game definitely looks fun. I can't wait to play this with my friends this coming Christmas.
Yeah, 3rd quarter on the eShop, Runbow.
Check it out.